Welcome back to Rev Reviews, the place where muscle meets meaning. And today we're stepping into a car that doesn't whisper its presence. It announces it with thunder. This is the 2026 Dodge Challenger Hellcat, a machine that refuses to let the era of raw American muscle fade quietly into history. From the moment you see it, you know this isn't just a car review, it's an experience. One look at the exterior and the Hellcat makes its intentions crystal clear. The long hood stretches forward like a loaded spring, sculpted with aggressive vents that aren't just for show. They're there to feed air to the beast underneath. The front fascia wears that signature wide-mouth grille, flanked by sharp, menacing headlights that give the car a predatory stare, especially at night. Dodge hasn't softened the Challenger for 2026. Instead, they've refined it. The body lines are cleaner but still unapologetically bold. The wide stance hugging the road like it owns every inch of asphalt beneath it. From the side, those muscular rear haunches remind you why the Challenger has always looked more like a powerlifter than a dancer. Around the back, the classic full-width taillight bar glows with a modern edge, and the quad exhaust tips sit there like a warning. Something wild lives here. Open the door and the interior tells a different kind of story. It's still aggressive, still driver-focused, but now it feels more premium, more purposeful. The seats are deeply bolstered, designed to hold you steady when the Hellcat decides to test your courage. Leather and Alcantara wrap around the cabin, stitched with precision while subtle. Hellcat badging reminds you that you're not sitting in an ordinary Challenger. The dashboard blends old-school muscle vibes with modern tech. The digital instrument cluster is crisp and configurable, showing everything from boost pressure to performance timers. While the large central touchscreen runs Dodge's latest infotainment system, it's fast, responsive, and surprisingly intuitive for a car that feels this primal. You get modern conveniences like wireless smartphone connectivity, a premium sound system, and advanced driver assistance features. But none of it distracts from the core mission, driving. Now let's talk about the heart of the monster, because this is where the 2026 Challenger Hellcat truly earns its legend. Under that massive hood lives a supercharged V8 that feels less like an engine and more like a controlled explosion. Dodge continues to refine this powertrain, delivering insane horsepower with improved throttle response and durability. The moment you press the start button, the car erupts to life with a roar that sends shivers down your spine. On the road, the acceleration is violent in the best possible way. Press the throttle and the Hellcat doesn't just move forward, it launches, pinning you to the seat as the supercharger whines and the exhaust bellows. Straight-line speed is still the Hellcat's party trick, but for 2026, Dodge has worked on making it feel more composed. The suspension tuning is sharper, the steering more communicative, and while this is still a big, heavy muscle car, it feels more confident when pushed hard through corners. Braking performance has also seen attention, with massive performance, brakes that inspire confidence when you're hauling down from terrifying speeds. The Hellcat may be about excess, but it's controlled excess. The kind that makes you feel like you're taming something powerful rather than fighting it. Multiple drive modes let you tailor the car's personality, from a calmer street mode to full-blown track settings where the Hellcat shows absolutely no mercy. Of course, a car like this comes at a price. And the 2026 Dodge Challenger Hellcat isn't pretending to be affordable. Pricing reflects its status as a high-performance icon, sitting firmly in the premium muscle car territory. You're paying not just for horsepower, but for attitude, heritage, and an experience that's becoming increasingly rare in today's automotive world. Running costs, fuel consumption, and insurance will remind you daily that this is not a sensible car, and that's exactly the point. The 2026 Dodge Challenger Hellcat feels like a defiant statement. In a time when the industry is shifting rapidly toward electrification and efficiency, this car stands tall and shouts that there's still room for madness, for noise, for raw emotion. It's not built for everyone, and it doesn't want to be. It's built for those who believe driving should make your heart race and your hands tremble just a little. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the last true muscle car legends, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned right here on Rev Reviews for more. Cars that don't just take you places, they make you feel something every mile of the way.